Merhaba arkadaşlar, Oynara Merhaba kanalından ben Utku. The Walking Dead serimizin kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz arkadaşlar. Geçen bölümde kaldığım yerden devam ediyorum. Şu kızı takip edelim. Part yüklüyorum arkadaşlar. Videolar çünkü çok uzun süreceğe benziyor. Şurada zombiler var ama.
Man,
I ain't never getting home to Mama at this rate.
this sucks.
Oh, it's hot this night.
Bunlara yardım edebiliriz.
What's the matter?
Should I stay?
What?
I don't want to sleep in the treehouse tonight, but I don't know if I should leave. What if my parents come home?
I won't leave you alone.
Let's go somewhere safe that's close, okay?
That's a good idea.
Yanımda da bu arada Oğuzhan var.
Merhaba.
Videoları...
Hey, man! Holy shit!
Don't eat us! We're not gonna hurt you.
Phew. Thought for a second you and the little one were both gonna give us the chomp.
Yardım
We
arıyorum.
need help.
Are you trying to get out of here? Because you should be. Those things are all over the damn place. I haven't seen anything as gnarly as this neighborhood since downtown Atlanta, 15 miles back. I'm Sean. Sean Green.
Lee, this is Clementine.
I'm Chet.
We shouldn't be out in the open like this. How about you help us clear the way, and we'll take you and your daughter out of here and down to my family's farm. It should be safer there.
I'm not her dad. I'm a neighbor. Her parents are out of town.
Let's get going. Staying put for too long is a mistake.
What do you want to do?
The monster's coming. We gotta go.
Lee, quick, let's go. Were any of those guys neighbors too?
Ne olacak şimdi? Biraz uzun sürdü arkadaşlar. Kusura bakmayın. Evet. Şehir dışına gittik galiba. Çünkü tarlalar var.
Hey, Sean, I'm gonna run on home. My mama's gonna be in a snit.
No sweat, man. I'll catch you tomorrow
Bayağı
night.
uzak bir yer şehire.
It was nice to meet you both.
Gündüz de akşam oldu. Bakalım şimdi neler yapacağız. Çocuk bu arada bize ısındı.
Thank God you're okay.
I was worried it'd be bad here, too.
Been quiet as usual the past couple days. Old Brecken down the way thinks his mare's gone lame, but that ain't nothing new.
I wouldn't have made it back without Chet.
Well, I'm glad you took him with you then. You've brought a couple guests.
Your boy's a lifesaver.
Glad he could be a help to somebody. So it's just you and your daughter, then?
Oh, not his daughter. He was her neighbor.
Do you know this man?
Yes.
Okay, then. Well, looks like you hurt your leg pretty bad there.
Yeah. It's not doing so good.
I can help you out. Sean, run on in and check on your sister. You, take a seat up on the porch and I'll go see what I have. Let's have a look. Yeah, this is swollen to hell.
Could be worse.
That's what it sounds like. Seems like things got awful bad in the cities. What did you say your name was?
It's Lee.
Nice to meet you, Lee. I'm Herschel Green. How'd this happen?
Car accident.
That's so. Where are you headed before the car accident?
I was getting out of Atlanta.
The news says stay.
Yeah, well, that's a mistake. We hit a guy. One of those things you've been hearing about. On the road.
Who are you with? The girl?
I was with a police officer. He was giving me a ride.
Awful nice of him.
I'm an awful nice guy.
House is full up with mine. We got another displaced family of 3 sleeping in the barn. You and your daughter are welcome to rest there. We're done here. I didn't catch your name, darling.
Clementine.
Can't imagine what you've been through, Clementine.
Looking after her until we find her parents.
Hey, Dad. So I'm thinking, first thing tomorrow, we gotta reinforce the fence around the farm.
That doesn't seem necessary.
I don't know what you saw on TV or heard on the radio, but there's some serious shit hitting the fan. I don't think anyone knows how big it is yet.
Your son's right. You're gonna want to fortify this place.
Stuff like that doesn't happen around here, Sean.
Dad, I'm serious. Lee, come on. Tell him what you saw out there, man.
I got chased by a couple of dead people.
Well, do what you think you should. We got plenty of chores as it is.
Lee and those folks in the barn can help out in the morning. We gotta do it, really.
I already said okay. Well, I'm all done here. It should start to feel better tomorrow.
Thanks.
If your leg gets hot or the swelling doesn't go down, you're probably dealing with an infection.
What do we do then?
We'll probably just have to shoot you. We'll clean it, redress it, and you'll be fine.
Okay, that'd be preferable.
There's blankets and such in the barn. We'll be seeing you bright and early. Come tomorrow, which way you think you're headed?
Towards Macon, I suppose. All right then.
Konuşmalar bayağı bir uzun sürdü. Dinlenme vakti gelmiş.
It smells like... duty.
Yeah, it does smell like duty.
I miss my mom and dad.
I bet, Clem.
How far is Savannah?
Pretty far.
Oh, okay.
Oradan bir zombi çıkmazsa iyidir.
I love you, baby.
Evet, şimdi yeni bir yer. Bakalım şimdi ne olacak? Arkadaşlar yüklemeler biraz uzun sürüyor olabilir. Bilmiyorum sizde nasıl hızlı mı yükleniyor, yavaş mı yükleniyor ama.
Hey, get
O
up.
yüzden kusura bakmayın.
I'm itchy.
Well, you slept in a barn, little lady. Lucky you don't have spiders in your hair. But I bet your daddy scared them all away, huh?
I'm, not her dad. Name's Lee.
I'm Kenny.
Dad, we're in the middle of a fence. There's a tractor and everything.
We better get going, or we won't hear the end of it. That's my boy, Ken Jr. We call him Duck, though.
Doc?
Yeah, nothing bothers him. Like water off a duck's back, you know?
That's a valuable trait lately.
No kidding. But frankly, I think it's because he's dumb as a bag of hammers.
Dad!
But he makes up for it with enthusiasm.
Aksiyonlu pek bir yer olmadı ilk bölümde arabadan.
The word is you were on your way to Macon.
Bir de
My family's from there.
kızı bulduğumuz
Well,
yerden
Macon's
biri
on the
şu ana
way,
kadar.
and personally, I'd appreciate the company of a guy who can knock a couple of heads together if he has to.
Konuşmalar üzerine kurulmuş birazcık da.
Sure, we'll tag along.
Bakalım.
It's a plan
neler
then.
olacak.
Honey, Duck, this is Lee. And, what's the girl's name?
Clementine.
Clementine.
That is a very pretty name.
Thanks.
Well, we should get to work. We've all seen what those things can do out there, so the faster we get this fence up, the better.
I want to build a fence.
Yeah? Well, I need a good foreman. You can sit on the tractor and yell at me whenever I take a water break.
On the tractor? Cool!
Duck and I will hop to it.
I can keep an eye on your little girl here on the porch. We can visit.
Şimdi şu adamın yanına gideceğiz galiba. Bakalım şimdi ne yapacağız?
You have such pretty hair.
It gets lots of tangles.
Bir şey göremiyorum etrafta ama. Traktör falan böyle.
Hey there, Kenny. Need any help?
No, I think I got it. Do you need any help?
What do you mean?
I mean, in taking care of that little girl. You know what you're doing? You got kids of your own?
Nah, no kids.
Would have liked one then.
You know. So what's your family's plan?
Get back on down to Lauderdale and let this mess get sorted out. Government will start handing out shots and the National Guard will do its thing. On the odd chance things got too bad, we could hop on my boat, I guess.
You've got a boat.
I'm a commercial fisherman, catching mackerel, dolphin, whatever's biting and paying. Katya wouldn't be wild about it, but the boat's not that bad.
How's your son doing?
Good, I think. Katya's got a sister up in Memphis. We were coming back from visiting her. We were in a gas station and some guy grabbed my boy. I thought he was kidnapping him. I was on the fucker in about 2 seconds and... Christ. Just lucky I was there. We saw a lot of bodies before we stumbled upon Herschel's. But we're a tough family, Lee. Ain't nothing gonna faze us.
See you.
Şimdi tekne diyor adam. Şurada çocuklar var. Oradan gidebilir miyiz acaba bakalım. Şu oyunun
You know how to drive it?
Sure don't. I can give you a hell of a critique of the U.S. Farm Bill, though.
I'm good.
How you doing, Duck?
Good. I'm gonna drive the tractor. I'm the foreman. Lift with your back, Sean.
How are these things to drive?
Pain in the ass, mostly. Big, heavy as hell, and slower than,
Buralarda bir şey var mı bakalım. Şurada varmış.
Do you, think this thing will keep them out?
Not yet. I'm planning on coming back through on a fortification pass, if you will. We'll lock this place up good.
Ne diyor orada ama?
It's just whatever scraps I could find around the property.
Buralarda bir şey bulabilir miyiz acaba? Yapacak pek bir şey de yok ama.
Hey there, girls. You two actually look relaxed.
I think we're doing just fine. Clementine was just telling me about first grade.
Oh, how's that?
It's easy.
Well, yeah. So, you're good?
Anyway, it's almost like we didn't see people eating each other for the past 3 days. It's peaceful here, no?
So, what do you do when corpses aren't walking around?
I'm a veterinarian back in Fort Lauderdale, like Herschel here, except more with dogs and cats and not horses. What is it that you do, Lee?
I used to teach up at the University of Georgia.
We need to hope that we can go back to our jobs soon, Lee. Back to normal. It can't stay like this.
Yeah, my mistake.
We'll all be home soon.
How did you handle getting through the city?
Kenny just drove. We passed so many people that needed help, and we just passed people. Over some, just...
It's okay. It's fine. You don't have to say anymore.
I want to go home tomorrow. But even then, I can't take away the things Doc went through. Don't you want to go back to the moment before you knew about all of this?
Anybody in their right mind would. Families and barbecues and beers with good friends.
All of those things.
Those are the things we live for, right? With those gone, what's the point? Back in a bit.
Okay, Lee.
Bayağı bir konuşmalar üzerine oldu yani.
You having a nice time with Katya, Clementine?
Yeah.
Yapacak bir şey de yok ama. Böyle bir yere ne yapabiliriz ki? Benim de oyunu ilk oynayışım arkadaşlar. Yani sizlere iyi bir oyun sunmak istiyorum ama bunları zaten yapmıştık, bakalım neler yapıyoruz ama tekrar gidelim bakalım. Orada yapacak bir şey yok.
Dad's been asking me to haul that stuff to the dump for weeks. Glad I didn't.
Ondan tekrar oraya dönüyor. Allah Allah. Ne yapacağımızı çözemedim şu an açıkçası. Biraz daha mı konuşacağız bu kadınlarla?
Hey, back in a bit.
Okay, Lee.
Allah Allah. Buradan dışarı da çıkmıyor ya. Ya da şurada kamyon.
It's not the most reliable pickup in the world, but it gets the job done. It's actually a piece of shit, but hauls all right.
Bir türlü çözemedik ama. Arkadaşlar videoları çok uzun tutmayacağım. Yani part part çekiyorum arkadaşlar bölümleri. O yüzden videoyu burada kesmek zorundayım. Aynı yerden devam edeceğim. Görüşmek üzere arkadaşlar. Kendinize iyi bakın.